So today I'm just going to take you on a quick tour of kind of my workspace. It's my office slash studio slash yoga studio slash Pilates studio and whatever else comes up. It's also uh, often where my assistants, today I only have Rain with me, Bo is out in the other room. We'll meet him in just a minute. But it's kind of where I do my work. If you've been following for any period of time, I work both in technology, writing software. I'm going to do a video on how to make money as a musician, which is basically write software on the side. That's the easiest way to make money as a musician. But either way, I can show you kind of my workspace, my desk, and things I do to try and be productive with my workflow. And we're going to do this as a stream of consciousness, unedited video. Hopefully you find it interesting. So we're going to start with my kind of a panorama view of the office. I'm going to switch perspectives. You're going to see that I have a big light up here, which isn't always set up, but I wanted to have enough light in the room to kind of show you guys what's going on. Let's loop around. There's our light that we had set up. And really what I'm using in there is just an LED light that I can change. I have a couple other lights in there, but right now it's just an LED light that I can change the temperature and color and things like that. So anyways, let's go to our desk. So this is my workspace. Got a pretty beefed up laptop, 32 gigs of memory, and good processing power, and fast hard drive. Got a secondary monitor. You can see I'm kind of working on a WordPress blog entry for my blog, but I also have Reaper open. We'll look at that in just a minute. Let's look at this. This is kind of the basic recording setup I have. So I've got a Mackie Big Knob Studio, which I like because I wanted the two headphone outputs. So when I was recording my daughter, I could be listening on one set. We can't really do a different mix to it, but works great. And I have a preamp here, and that runs through this DBX compressor. I don't use the limiting part a whole lot, mostly just the compressor. And my headphones, and they're kind of always here because I'm always kind of jumping into a mix to look at things. Really simple monitors, nothing fancy, although we're looking to upgrade those pretty soon. See where I keep my keys. I just bought this little light. It's, once again, an LED light, just 3 basic settings. I think it was like 20 bucks at Target. What I really like about it is this. So when I'm sitting with the lights off and mixing, I've just got this cool vibe, man. All right. This is my songwriting journal. I think I've shown this in other videos. I don't do all my songwriting in here. I kind of jump around all over the place, but it's the journal there. You can see a TV controller. I watch very little TV, although I did watch the Rams game yesterday, but I do cast videos up there from time to time. And let's see. Got my charging station for my phone, my headset. Got reading glasses and sunglasses back there. Power underneath here. And I'm going to take you underneath the desk to kind of see, trying to do a little bit of cable management. So let's take a look at what we have under here. All right. The liberal use of zip ties, which I need to cut this one. So the cables come underneath. They can run down there to the power. And then I have this additional power coming here. I need to swap some, oh, hi Rain. She's wondering what I'm doing on the ground here. Yes? You're too close to the picture. All right, so that's kind of the power to my, to the compressor and the mic preamp. So I don't always have those on, and so the Mackie is really on a separate power channel. So if I reach under here, I can just reach kind of right there, and we can see that everything turns on. All right, let's go right around the ever important cable box and a little more robust wireless router. My guitar, it's not on its stand because I was plinking away at it this morning. And here's my rather sparse shelf at the moment. It goes back and forth. Sometimes I have more on it than other times. These are my Led Zeppelin themed Matchbox cars that my daughter bought me. A couple guitar picks. You kind of find guitar picks all over, including a bunch in here. Rock that my girlfriend painted. A piece rock that I painted. A picture of my pup that my daughter painted. We'll introduce you to Bo in a minute. I'm not sure where I'm going to just drop this into the video because I forgot to introduce you guys to Bo. But here's Bo. Now Bo is about 10. He's getting a little gray. Still likes to run around a lot, catch frisbee. And so he works here in the studio with me. And then there's Rain, who is a new addition. Just understand where Rain came from. We had no plans of getting another larger dog, but sadly I did. My brother passed away, and I discovered him at his house earlier this year, and this was his dog, so we thought it was appropriate that we adopt her, and she's become part of our pack. But these are my two assistants, my hiking partners, and Bo has been, before Debbie and I were a couple, Bo was literally my best friend, and still is, although Debbie is also my best friend. And Rain is also a best friend. Right. They're good pups. So anyways, and there's my Telecaster, my Alesis keyboard controller. I got this really cool thing. It's not just a guitar stand, it's also a dual guitar stand hat rack. That's pretty fancy. Keyboard stand, a kind of do-it-yourself built bass that Jimmy Yamagishi built and gave to me. I'm not really sure why he gave it to me, but he just gave it to me one day. My daughter's first ukulele. She now has a newer one that she uses. One of my microphone stands, another small microphone stand right here. And we have my amplifier, some pedals, some cables. Now this is important. This is my moving blanket. The moving blanket is sitting on top of my cajon. But the moving blanket, I added these mounts up here. And they're not very fancy, but they're really effective and quick. Because when I need to cut out the light from this window, which no matter how I close these, no matter how tightly they close, light filters through. And because it's behind me on my desk on Zoom calls with clients and things like that, it just doesn't create a great look. So I can put that up, but also, you can't really see it. There's a freeway on the other side of those trees. So we get a lot of freeway noise. So we want to cut that down, especially when recording. All right, let's go over here to our other shelf. There's paperwork that I'm not getting to, but I need to. My printer, fake plant. Let's see, what do we got here? Some books, including my book right there, but Elements of Style, Dharma Bums, and The War of Art. And some practice pad for drums. I haven't gotten much better, but we still like tapping around on it from time to time. Here's what we got in our various, it's kind of a miscellaneous. It's got some handheld tripods, guitar straps, and some extra drumsticks. This is kind of some percussion, tambourine and a euro and shakers of various sorts. clave, is that what they're called? We got those. Down here we have stuff related to microphones and related material. A little bit dark in there, but you can kind of see. And this one is just a series of cables as well as a direct box. This part of the closet, a couple microphone stands and guitar cases. Kind of tucked way back there are some light stands, similar to this light stand. Now you notice that the walls are mostly unadorned. We would do more with that, but there's a very good chance we are moving in the next couple months. We'll talk about that in another video. And then up here, just a variety of things, including a little LED light, another light in the back, that's another LED light, yoga mats, and another couple moving blankets are tucked up away in here. Some additional cables up top, and like I say, another moving blanket. The moving blanket's used for kind of sound baffling. A coffee mug that my daughter made years ago that I stole. My Trader Joe's lollipops and some cough drops. And a few doodads. It's like connectors and cables and things like that. I have in here some guitar picks as well as some straps, Velcro straps, and some other guitar equipment and gear. Here's a couple slides, and let's see, behind this other door I could show you, but that's where I keep the bodies, so we're not going to open that up. Actually, that's just some of my clothes and shoes, because the closets in the main room are full. Let's see what else. Oh, I lost my hat. Let me put that back on. And I was under the desk. So that's basically kind of my office space, and it's set up so that I can start recording quickly and shut down pretty quickly. Just because I use it as my programming space and for whatever else, so we don't always have everything set up, but it's pretty quick and easy for me to set things up, record a little bit, break it all down, put it away. It certainly takes me no more than 15 minutes or so. That's kind of where I work. So hopefully you found that interesting. If you have any questions about the gear and stuff I use, I'm going to cover using Reaper at some point, some of the stuff I do. Oh, check this out. I showed this on my other video, but kind of excited where the sound is going on this. Let's take a look. So anyways, yeah, that's the space. That's what I'm working on. And at any given moment, you can find me in here with music up or with kind of software development up. Those are the two primary things I do. So anyways, thanks for checking out my studio. If you have any questions, leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, then like it. If you didn't enjoy the video, then, well, I don't know. Can't help you. But I appreciate you taking the time to watch. See ya.